there, my name is Jenna Nelson. I'm the founder of BrandWave for Events, and we have just rolled out a really exciting new proposal generator tool that I'm excited to show you exactly how it works. This is a really big upgrade for event venues. We are always sending, custom quotes or proposals, checking availability. That takes up a lot of your day. And we have essentially packaged this into something that somebody coming to your website can use themselves, check availability, get an instant quote, and get it sent off to you to confirm or book a tour, whatever you might need to do. But it gets them the information they need right away, which is my date available? And how much is this going to cost me to use your venue? And so it gives a really great brand impression right away. You're not sending off a generic templated email that's like, we'll get back to you after we check availability. They're getting the info they need right away. So I'm going to show you how this works in our system. I'm going to actually show you first what it would look like on a live website. So this is one of our venues that uses BrandWave, and they are in Nashville. So what I've got here on their website is this get a quick event quote, right? So if somebody lands here, this is a very simple landing page. It's a very small venue, but they click here, get a quote, and it brings them to the screen, right? And so what this does is this gives them all the information to fill in themselves. So client name. So I'm going to put in, my own info right here. And we can customize this to ask as little or as much as you want. That's what's really great about this is it's really, really highly customizable. So event name. So I'm just going to say annual gala, like it suggested. Event type, it asks me, I'm going to say social event. And then it comes down here to event date. So when you click this, what it shows you is what's available, what's booked, and what's partial. So if something's booked in the morning, but the venue is available in the afternoon, it's going to show you that. So, we'd click through, let's say I'm looking at June. So like see here, here's the 8th. It's only partially available. The 9th is not available. The 10th is partially available. But let's just say the 17th to keep it clean. This shows what those hourly rates are. Again, all configurable to your business. If you've got a rate sheet and a calendar for your business, we can set this up for you. And so I'm going to say an evening, you could toggle here between business hours, evenings, weekends, whatever your pricing is based on. We put the start time in, the setup start, it calculates the duration. So if I were to change this to, let's say 10, now it's showing me 10 p.m. and 4 p.m. And that changed it to 4 hours versus 3 hours. Guest count, you come in here, you put that in there. We can also set this so if they put a guest count over what your venue can handle, we can say, I'm sorry, our capacity is blank, so that they don't go through any more of this process if they're not a fit. Room setup style, again, fully customizable, but these are some common ones. Let's say reception style, and then your services or add-ons. This venue requires a bartender if you're serving alcohol, so this is a toggle. Live entertainment, also a toggle, but you can toggle on and off. This is a requirement, so it's automatically toggled. And again, we can pop up, hey, we require a bartender, we require staffing, whatever you might need. And then they can put in, I need a microphone, something like that. And then what they can do is this comes over here and this populates all of their info, right? So this shows them exactly what the venue rental is, what all of the staffing and add-ons are going to cost them, and what their total investment is. And then we can put your terms and conditions down here as well. They can PDF this and get a branded PDF that opens up in another window that they can save to their computer. Or they can do get formal quote, and this is going to automatically send this both to them and to you. So it says, your requested date is being temporarily held. A copy of this quote has been emailed to you, and our venue manager will follow up. This is also customizable if there's a different process you have, but this is kind of how most venues work. So this is what it looks like on the front end for a client. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like on the back end on BrandWave. So I'm going to go into their account. And what you're going to see is that under contacts, you will see where I just put this form in for myself. So I think I did this under, I think it was this one. All right, so if you look right here, it's going to show you, look, a form submitted. These go top to bottom. So this shows where they came from. They submitted through the proposal generator. And then right here, you're going to see, thank you for inquiring about the event space. It's telling me, this is everything that I just put in here. So the annual gala, here's the details, all of the info. And I also send them a copy of our sales packet as well in here. So we can customize that. You don't have to send a sales packet, but if you want to, that's an option. All the email, all of the stuff, fully customizable. And this is just kind of the template. So everything's in here now in your CRM. Under opportunities, it is going to appear as an opportunity. It's going to show that it's an inquiry, it came from this form, and it's going to also send me an internal notification. I won't drag you to my email to show you that, but that's what it's done. Under automation, this is where you can check and see exactly what's happened. So we're going to come in here to the proposal generator workflow. Click right here. So when they fill out this form, it as we just saw, it adds them to the pipeline under that inquiry. This is that internal notification email. So it sends it to me. It says somebody has submitted, a form. Here's their details. You could, again, customize this to say, please follow up, or, whatever you might want there for your internal. And then there's that client email that goes out that shows exactly, thank you for inquiring about the space. Here's our full sales packet. Here's the details you submitted. All of this is dynamically populated from that form they submitted. And you can check in the execution log to make sure that everything went as it was supposed to, right? So here's where it put me in, where I was added to the workflow. Here's where it updated my opportunity. All of this is done automatically. So now all you have to do is come in here, go to your contact that's just submitted that form and say, we've received your proposal, that date is available. Would you like to schedule a tour? Would you like to get a contract? Whatever your next steps look like, we can help you customize all of that. But the value really is in this proposal generation tool, because how much time does this save you as an event venue, not having to type up all of this information, to go back and forth about, what do you need? What's your setup look like? They have everything right here, and they get it instantly. So this is a really exciting new addition to BrandWave. We're really excited to add this for BrandWave for events. This is included in our premium level setup, and you can also add it on as a standard setup. And if you're not using BrandWave for events, we would love to give you a demo and let you see it, but you can still use this proposal tool even without it. We can workflow everything to send it back to your CRM. All you really need is a pricing sheet and a calendar that we can connect to check the availability. And that's it. So it can also be something that you add to your existing tech stack too. So if this is something you're interested in, please reach out. You can go to the website, meetbrandwave.com, and book a demo, book a call, and we would love to show you how you can implement this for your event venue.